What's going on, people? This is Influence back at you with another video. It's going to be a review video, or I should say a showcase video on Bumper and Quaker DX9's War and Pocket, which is their legend scale figures. The Dinobots, their legend scale Dinobots that are coming out. Actually, Bumper and Quaker's out now, and the other ones are coming. I'm not sure when they're supposed to have been out, and I know January, Swoop, and which I don't know their name for them. You know, it's the not Dinobots, the third party. Any third party collector knows. But I know them as Slug or Slag and Sludge. That's like sacrilegious. For the life of me, I don't know why, but I cannot remember none of the Dinobots names except for Swoop and Grimlock. The other three just leave me. I have no idea. I know their names, but I don't know who's who. I never did, ever. And I love the Dinobots. One of my favorite characters ever. But that's just what it is. So, you know, since this is a showcase, I'm just going to show off these figures. Let me move him back. Engineering in these, I fell in love with DX9's Legend class scaled figures, I guess. I'm gonna show him in robot mode. It does have a little kibble, but I think the Dinobots always had kibble. It's just the nature of the business, you know, when you got big dinosaurs transforming into robots. I actually think that DX9 did a great job on these. See the head sculpt, comes with a gun and a sword. Yeah, I can say, you know, there's a couple things I don't like about them, but there's not much that I don't like about these. Their price, to me, the price point of these are great. Got a little flaw right there. That's unfortunate. A little chipping of the paint, if you can see that. Yeah, there's a few flaws on these. Each one comes with a gun and a sword. Sword looks a little different between the two. This one has those things at the bottom that stick out on the sides. I don't know what they're called. And the gun, single cast. Looks almost like G1 gun. Their head sculpts are great. I like their head sculpts. You can see that, and you know, like I was saying, they're pretty plain. You got, you know, the chest and some paint or some stickers. I guess repro labels will be a must for these dudes because they are plain. Tell you the truth. Paint, the yellow paint. Of course, you know yellow's hard to do. I'm by far not a paint person, but I do like paint, and I like the sculpts to be broken up. I like different aspects. The articulation seems pretty good just because of the dinosaur and transformation, really. But you know, you can get 90 degrees on the knees. I'm not gonna go through, you know, this is really just a showcase. I'm not gonna transform and go through all of those. So let me see. You can see his head sculpt. Like I said, I think the head sculpts are fantastic. I think the whole sculpt work is fantastic. His sword, see, his sword is a little different. Similar though, about the same. And his gun is a little different. But no paint on those either. But you know, I mean, for $35, like, you know, what are you gonna ask for? Like, the transformations are pretty dope. I'm not gonna transform. I'm gonna show them off in dinosaur mode though. So I must say, like, some of this stuff, like where the pegs are, I don't like. But it is a legend scaled class Legends class scaled figure. I guess that's how you say it. Some of this paint ain't the best, but like I said, what are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna transform and come back at you. So, and I'm back. And here are their alt modes. Not perfect representations, but for these little figures, you can see why I love them. You know, tracked away from me. You know, there's a few flaws like, hey, how you doing? I can see you. You know, his head's in his mouth. I mean, very in his mouth. So, no teeth. His jaw does move. Articulation is pretty good. One thing I can say about these guys is also, I don't know if there's any place to peg their weapons in, but I haven't found it if there is. But one thing I can say about these pieces are that they have a lot of moving parts, and the tolerances are tight, and they could be better. Like, I got a little bit of paint rub on some of the body pieces because it's very, very tight tolerances. There's parts that got to move around the legs, parts, you know, it's not difficult to transform. Actually, engineering is great. Like this, like his head splits. Let me just show a little piece. His head splits and becomes the under the leg. It goes in the leg to hide it. I thought that was kind of cool. And this guy, his tail becomes his feet, like the foot, you know, is underneath and it folds up, and you can see it a little bit. I'm not gonna transform it fully, but yeah. I recommend them guys right there. So get at me, thumbs up, share, comment. We have a discussion. I'm waiting for the other ones to, as soon as they come out, I'm gonna pre-order. Well, they're already pre-ordered, so as soon as they come out, I will get them, and I'll review those too, or showcase those. All right, get back at you.
This your host Influence.